Marina. Apologize if I'm butchering that name, but these names, again, these names are really new to me. Definitely do like the shiny sprite for this. I don't know, it's usually like most of the water stars shiny sprites look absolutely insane. Either they change a lot on like Samurott, which Samurott I guess is an example where it really doesn't change too much, or changes just enough to make it look very, very awesome and appealing to the eyes. In the case of Pre-Marina, definitely the darker tone of blue makes it look a lot better, along with the braid actually looking a little bit more yellow in color, changing from a blue. I definitely do like the design of this of this as well. What I'm thinking about doing right now, guys, is basically throwing this list up before the games do drop. And after like halfway through the game's release, we're gonna actually have the 3D sprites inside the game of the shiny forms, and I'll probably have like a whole different list by then. So I'll probably be making like 2 of these kinds of videos. But for right now, Host, Sun and Moon released is actually my top 5 for them. So number 5 is actually going to be Pre-Marina. Number 4 on the list so far is going to be Decidui. I think that's how you pronounce it. The final evolution to the Rowlet starter. Being a grass ghost type, this thing is actually based off an archer. When you picture an archer, you picture it of something that's going to be like hiding in the shadows, like a ninja. Like a ninja, for example, you picture pretty much like something like a Greninja, like a ninja that hides in the shadows. Same thing with archer. You think there's something hiding in the shadows that's ready there to snipe at you in a time's being. That's what I think of when I actually see Decidui. Now, its original form, hey, it has a very good design, but with its shiny form, it goes all out, getting the darker tone. The darker kind of beigeish blue really does set the mood for it, along with the darker type of wings as well. I really do like the shiny sprite for this as well. Definitely one of my favorite sprites so far that has been actually data mined. So number 4, definitely going to be Decidui. Number 3 on the list is actually going to be Vikavolt. Now, Vikavolt, definitely from what we've seen so far from it, we know a few things. This thing is going to be incredibly fast by the design. Probably a hard-hitting physical or special attacker. It is actually an electric bug type, which is kind of a rare typing, being really only Galvantula. I think it's only electric bug type. Don't quote me on that. I think Joltik as well. I know there's a few others, I think, but just can't really name them off the top of my head. But definitely with the design of this thing, it really looks insanely good with the regular form. But in shiny form, this thing goes all out, turning completely white and giving it a nice lime green for its pincers or its jaw. I definitely like the white a lot better than the blue. I don't know. I'm just kind of more of like a bright color guy. It depends on the mon. Some things require like a darker color palette for me to like them. But in this case, I really like the white design with the really light green as well. It just goes over very, very well. And with a very, very nice design of what we've seen so far for Vikavolt, I do have high possibilities for this thing in the game and high hopes for this thing in the game. So number 3 is Vikavolt. Number 2 on this list is actually going to be Palos, if I'm saying that correctly. Palos. Now this is one of those mons that's been revealed that gets so much hate. I think this thing is actually like the Klefki of Gen 7 so far. When Klefki was revealed in X and Y, that thing got so much hate. People were like, "Oh gosh, a keychain Pokemon? Really?" They're running out of ideas. The same thing with this thing. And Klefki turned out to be very, very good. They gave it a good ability. They gave it good stats. They gave it good typing. They gave it good move pool to take advantage of its ability. That's exactly what I'm actually going to expect with this thing. So many haters on this thing, and I definitely really, really do like the shiny sprite for this as well. Being the Sandcastle, I like the brownish sprite for the normal, but when it turns black, you know shit's about to go down. Having that really demonic, it just gives it that overall doom and demonic feel. In its shiny form. That's what I'm kind of thinking. The shovel actually turns yellow, which is a little bit of a added bonus there. I really do like that as well. Just gives you overall a dark vibe from this thing, which is something you really need because it is a ground ghost type. So I guess it's something you kind of need. And in order to take the thing seriously, it has to have a sick shiny sprite. But hoping this thing, it does have a good ability with, I think it's like water. There's something like water and raises defense. I forgot the name of it off the top of my head, the ability of it. But other than that, hopefully this thing does get a proves a lot of haters wrong with the release of the games. But other than that, number 2 going to be Palos. And the one you guys been waiting for, number 1 on the list, is actually going to be Lycanroc Day and Night form. Even though I'm a bigger fan so far, just by the design of the Day form, Lycanroc probably one of the most looking forward to use mons when the game does release for me. This thing, design-wise, is insane. I really, really, really like the design of this thing. Especially its normal sprite looks absolutely awesome, but adding the blue and the blue tone to this thing makes this thing look 100% badass, and I really like that about this thing. Definitely with some very, very high hopes. Definitely of using this thing. Especially when it's a rock type. Are they going to give this thing like fast stats, like the Day form fast and more of offensive stats, or are they going to make like the Night form more offensive and like the Day form this one a little bit more bulky? Right here we actually have the Night form, which actually pretty much the same thing. It really switches out the red with the blue, which not really too much of a difference, more of the Day form. I really like the Day form a little bit more than the Night form, but I still really like the Night form design-wise. It all really depends on the stats and whatever the abilities these things get. I think the abilities, I'm not quite sure if the abilities were confirmed yet. I'm not quite sure what they are on the top of my head, but I think there was a rumor or some shit going around about the abilities being released. I think I'm not quite sure if they even released, to be honest. I haven't looked. But definitely my favorite shiny sprites right here so far, Lycanroc Day and Night forms. If you guys did enjoy this video, feel free to let me know your top 5 shiny Pokemon forms or sprites for Pokemon Sun and Moon in the comments down below. Feel free to leave a like as well if you want more videos like this in the future. Big plans for Sun and Moon in about a week and a half here, or about 2 to a week and a half here, depending on when this video goes up. Big plans, so if you want to stick around for that, feel free to hit that subscribe button. That'd be very, very awesome. Yeah, other than that, hope you guys enjoy this. Kind of bringing you something a little bit different. Top 5s are always really high requested in the channel, and I really just don't get too much time to make them, so I thought I'd throw one up for you guys. So, other than that, I'm going to get out of here. Hope you guys enjoy. See you guys in the next video. Have a good day. Peace.